you clicked on a Strive video in 2024, then there are two categories I'm gonna put you under. Either you've been playing this game since launch, you're a no-life, you are a fucking May-May, or you saw it and thought, oh, it's on sale, I'll buy it. Regardless of your playtime, what exactly is a Guilty Smear 5? Well, my silly little button mashers, that is what I'm here to talk about today. So let's get straight to it! We all love a good narrative in our media. Whether it's in movies, television, games, or even our favorite copy of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, book number 3 of Phantom Blood, released in 1988 on April 4th. Story is a critical aspect for most people in anything. But fighting games? It's tricky. I mean, you don't load up Street Fighter V and say, oh boy, I am sure excited to sleep for like 15 hours. No, you get on, spam Hadouken, and stare at women's feet. Anyways, point is, story and fighting games don't always mix. Sometimes they are boring and unrewarding, other times they are convoluted and long. Guilty Gear is the latter. It is a complicated tale full of dissecting paths that connect and then disconnect from another. It's a mess, it's insane, I love it. However, what if you just really like movies? Like really, really, really long movies. But you get bored and want to play some games in between all the boring parts. Kind of like the best ad break of your life. Well, say hello to the Guilty Gear Story Mode, which is a 4-hour marathon that you have no involvement in other than pausing to go take out your soul bad guy to the lab to hit that sweet combo you've been breaking your hands on. The Strive storyline can be summarized in just one simple sentence. Evil witch lady who wants to become God frees emo twink that wants the world to become better by making everyone angry at him so they have to work together to defeat him. Simple? Confused? Perhaps even a little aroused? Yes to all of those, because this story is straight up bonkers. Like, it is wild. It's on some stupid juice. But it's one that has a deeper meaning behind happiness and what we as people should strive for. Oh wait, no. Whoa boy, where do we even begin? How about you? This is the Sockbox Small Baby, or as the normies call him, Soul Bad Guy. This is what the community calls a glue eater, because of the shit like this. Yeah, I know. That's a lot of damage for only, 11 to 12 hits. But how are they able to do that? Well, that's because of game mechanics. Roman cancels, Wild Assault, Volcanic Viper, Crayola 12-pack, or, to keep it simple, inputs. See, in fighting games, every single one throughout the years has had one mechanic in common. Inputs are directions you throw on your joystick or the motions you press on your Donkey Kong Bongo controller set. Inputs can be told by the numbers on a keyboard. It goes from 1 to 9. Now, if you are serious about fighting games, you probably know all this and have used it in your day-to-day. But for us uneducated like moi, we use worded inputs such as quarter circle or half circle, since it's much easier and requires much less brain power that I just do not have. But each of those silly little moves gives you unique and cool effects. For Strive, it allows you to do cool moves, or if you're lame, Volcanic Viper. But each one does something for each character, so utilizing your moveset and kit per character is key to fully embracing your inner gorilla. The term soundtrack, when talking about Guilty Gear's music, is the worst thing you could call it. A better name for it is actually masterpiece. You paid 60 shells for the best music you have ever heard and got a fighting game for free. I mean, listen to these jams.
10 years to find the answer to something I forgot about it in 2 seconds. That's about it.
Tell me you don't want to go kiss Mr. Strive Man after listening to that. Each song is meant for each character, sharing their story, their personality, their feel, their vibe, everything in just a short 3 to 5 minutes of absolute peak writing, and sound design. I mean, think about it. When you're losing to a Bridget, you're playing Johnny. Nothing you do is working. All you can really do is just block. You feel like your back's against the wall. And then this song kicks in.
Something unseen. Play back the history, answers within. The existence of a man.
Or a better example, you're playing Potemkin on his map with his theme, and you're fixing to hit the most heavenly pop buster because your opponent decided to miss jump, and then this shit plays as soon as you land it.
I'm a fool, I know nothing. I take the role of a silly clown, but I won't turn my back on life. One day I'll be rock power.
You know what? Even one more. You're playing Soul Bad Guy, low health, but you have 2 bars, and you land some really sick shit, and then you just hear this.
Surrounded by precious things. My heart goes into stone, heart made to stuffer. Bedtime story, happy ending, you're just a snapshot in time.
Tell me you don't feel peak. Tell me you don't feel like you want to kiss and hug DAISUKE for making the best game ever made. In fact, this entire video's background music is the soundtrack of some of my favorite songs. But to recap, anyways, it's a peak soundtrack, a peak creator, and please, for the love of God, for all that is quirked up, just listen to Just Leave. Please, it is not that bad, I'm telling you. Please, I'm not coping. Please, please, please. Guilty Beer's Mind is a fighting game. A fighting game that has changed my life and a lot of my friends in many, many ways. The competitive scene I'll talk about in a later video is one of the most fun and inviting things ever. The matches are fast, quick, and incredibly precise. It is a perfect match of serious, luck, and fun. It is such a creative fighting game with so many different things. Would I recommend it? A million times. Yes, absolutely. It is the funnest game ever. Funnest. Kitty! Now, please, for the love of all that is Soul Bad Guy, go like, go subscribe, and turn off this video. Go play Strive already, or you're gonna feel guilty, like a gear who strives.